My name is Christoph, and I will walk you through this webinar today. I'm already looking forward to my guests. I'm personally with Magnolia for about 5 years. I'm in new business, mostly in Germany, Switzerland, and Austria. I often have meaningful discussions with people who are working every day in manufacturing and the digital challenges in that industry, and I'm therefore very excited to talk to some experts today. Um, but before we do that, on the right-hand side, you will see a chat, you will see docs, you will see Q&A. We will launch some polls. You can download your documents that we have put there. You also can ask questions whenever you would like to ask a question. Today we're discussing a practical example: digital success in manufacturing with Uhlmann Pac-Systems, the path to seamless customer journey from a website to portal. For those who are not yet familiar with Magnolia, Magnolia is an enterprise digital experience platform that enables companies to manage content and connect systems to deliver integrated customer experiences. And Uhlmann Pac-Systems, who will be joining us today, is a leading German system provider for packaging materials worldwide, specializing in the pharmaceutical and medical technology industries. So whenever you unpack a pill, I'm sure you already had Uhlmann packing system products in your hands. So if you're thinking about switching to a new CMS, or you want to learn how leading manufacturers are working digitally, you're at the right place today. So we would like to get to know you better, and with a question that you can fill into this poll on the right side. Which digital initiatives are of highest priority in your organization right now? Use the poll tab on your right side to fill in your answer. While you do that, let's invite now our experts, Gabi and Marian, to our virtual stage. Very warm welcome to both of you. It's fantastic to have you here. To get started, can you briefly introduce yourself and tell us why you're here? Gabi, please go ahead.
Yes, sure. Thanks, Christoph, for having me. My name is Gabi Bauer. I'm Director of Strategic Sales and Marketing at Uhlmann Pac-Systems, and I'm responsible for marketing, digital customer journey, and sales operation. And within that area, I have been responsible for implementing our digital experience platform with a corporate website and customer experience center to customer portal to ensure that we have a common system for our customers.
Mm-hmm. Oh, thank you. Marian.
Thank you, Christoph, and hello, everyone. Marian Gertheim, my name. I'm looking back at almost 20 years with digital solutions, and now for the last 10 years with interactive tools and focus on B2B platforms, manufacturing, digital marketing. Yeah, and I'm here to tell you a bit more about our approach to the new Uhlmann platform together with Gabi. Thank you.
Oh, thank you so much. Let's have a look at the market. You've been both on the road with the manufacturing industry for many years now. How did the expectations of customers change in the recent years, especially when thinking about how they interact with digital solutions and your business? What changes and priorities do you see?
So from my side, we mainly see that in that digital areas, customers are expecting the same user experience than in their private life. So you have to ensure that you have a seamless approach in which they can interact with you on both sides, on the corporate website and of course in the area of customer portal as well. So this is for me the major change what we see and saw in the last couple of months and years.
Okay. Marian, do you want to add something to that?
Yeah, I would add just a detail. I think what they expect is this experience, what Gabi told us, from all touch points, right? So from whether it be at fairs or marketing information on to like sales processes. So to have like the same experience as they expect from the brand and the products, also on a digital level. I think that continues and it raises in a way the expectation towards that. Definitely.
Yeah. Yeah, let's dive deeper in this digital journey with a question to our audience first. What are your business goals right now? You will see a poll on the right side. Take a minute to submit an answer. So back to the two of you. Looking back, where was this breaking point, or what was that decisive factor where you came to the conclusion that you have to do something, you have to reposition yourself digitally? I could imagine that there has been already a lot of investment into that stack that runs your business. But as you said, it's about the digital touch points. Where was this point where we have to change how we enable our partners, customers, stakeholders, how to interact with us via our digital channels?
So from our side, the entire infrastructure we had in place was not state of the art anymore. So we worked with an established diversified marketing infrastructure, but we had first an outdated, insufficiently scalable content management system and an architecture. So this didn't work very good anymore. We fighted against decreasing visibility. We had a very product-centric content, which was not that, let me say, fancy or attractive. And we had a very complex information architecture with insufficient internationalization. So we are unable to bring the people around the globe towards us. And last but not least, a third topic was our standalone solutions for the customer service and after sales.
How did you experience that, Marian?
I think one point that you made, Gabi, was quite crucial from a product-centric to a customer-centric view. And I remember that there were two things that were quite important. One was drawing sort of a vision or the target picture of what Uhlmann wants to reach, but also of what the potential customers can expect in the future. But on the other hand, it was important to draw a realistic roadmap and realization plan along the resources and structures of Uhlmann. I think that was very important at the very beginning.
So with this, you sort of you laid a foundation with a general oversight, and you knew what direction to go. Now, what were the concrete steps you had to undertake to get this whole venture started. Gabi, what did you do?
So we started with three very important requirement workshops in which we first of all created a common view on the scope. We defined our business goals, especially for that huge project, and we explained to each other the context we have to work on. Second was creation. So we defined our requirements towards the user experience and the information architecture. We created content blueprints, and we delivered into the direction of interactive tools what are our requirements in terms of design and brand. And the third workshop has been technology. So we did a really clear specification. What kind of technology do we need, or what are our requirements from what do we have to reach with that specific technology? And after that, the results out of these workshops have been worked on and was the basis for the solution scenarios we defined in and the roadmap we created. And this visual target picture was always the basis for reaching our targets and keeping time and scope in mind and making the project at the end of the day successful.
So Mariam, that means you receive a whole lot of deep dive information on the vision. What did you guys do with that? Bring to the next steps.
We even went one step further, because there was one other thing. We at an early stage, we also involved stakeholders and management to collect those requirements and to have like a common view on what is the goal and how can we reach it, right? So I think that was very important. And then there were several steps where Gabi and team and also us presented like steps and results way before the end, so that everyone is aware of the process and the results and this, the progress.
Oh yeah, thank you. So if you have any questions about this, don't forget there's the Q&A tab. Just type in your questions right there. So let's take a step back. We think about the overall goal to offer a high quality, consistent digital experience across all the challenges that you have, website, platform, etc. Where are you at right now in this process? What's the result right now? And what's the next thing that's coming?
So with implementing these kind of digital experience platform, we are now able to offer our customers and potential customers high quality and a consistent experience across all our digital channels. So from the marketing automation over the website, and then in the after sales area with our customer portal, where this is what we are doing right now. The basis for this is that we are started with a very small approach. So for example, we did for the customer portal, and we started with an MVP, very slim, only a few features to ensure that we can make our further development visible, and that people who are using the customer portal on a daily basis are saying, cool, there's a new feature, they are integrated now this and that, and I can see, for example, my invoice now directly in the portal. And so this is our way forward to ensure that we build up very fast, very agile, the corporate website and the customer portal with new features, and be with that alongside the technical source, which is Magnolia, and ensure with that we are always on stage and delivering an good and increasing digital experience towards our customer.
I find this very interesting, and it also, we see this happen more and more. Like, you start building the website grows, and at one point you made that decision, let's take what we have and let's build our customer platform or our B2B platform on the same stack. What or how did that help? What was the how did you come to that decision that these are actually things that work along very well?
When I mentioned a few minutes ago that people are expecting in their professional environment the same seamless digital experiences than in their compared to their private life, then this was one major topic that we saw, and we see how important it is to deliver a seamless route between the customer portal and the corporate website. This is the one thing. Second thing is that we have then been able to reuse created templates. So this was a kind of technical topic. And last but not least, the possibility to reuse content which we created for the one or other site is very efficient for us and helps in our daily work.
Yeah. Marion, do you want to add something to that?
Yes, the advantage is that Magnolia suits for like having a base for both and use the same content and also some processes for both like sides of the journey, the pre-customer and the customer stage. So and Magnolia has proven to be a good technological base for both integrating services, but also the marketing part at the earliest stage.
So basically, you can take advantage of synergies on several levels. So just to wrap up, what advice would you give to other market-leading companies in the manufacturing industry who are like you, have the plan to manage and streamline their web landscape more efficiently, but who are maybe at the beginning of that journey?
So from my point of view, the most important thing is to be very clear in terms of the strategy and the scope you want to reach. Define this very clearly and use that defined scope to prioritize the topics you want to do first, which one you want to do second, and which one you might want to do never, to ensure that you are creating a fast start. I would always repeat with going in small steps. I made the example with the MVP for our customer portal. So start small to create visible results, and then go forward with further features, further developing of the digital experience platform, and for us with the corporate website and customer portal.
Thank you so much. Do you want to add any closing words to that, Malin?
I think Gabi described that very well. It's really about the time to market, right? So start now and start with small pieces instead of waiting for the ideal world, and test and try and fail. So this iterative approach really makes sense, looking at the complexity we have with these platforms. So I think that's the best advice, I would say. Start now.
Yeah. Yeah. So from what I hear, is like the ingredients are a vision, priorities, making some tough choices to maybe not do certain things, but also this partnership that I sense like seems to be based on trust between you and then really like moving forward step by step before making the next big leap. Thank you so much for your time today. Thank you for your insights and letting us see a little bit what happens behind the scenes of such complex projects.